I am Solicit and playing Nova Drift, and we're going to try these Orbital Shields one more time. And by one more time, I mean probably plenty of times, because I really like the idea of this build. I just need to be able to focus it, experiment a bit, and just get some experience with it. These are not the bodies I was looking for. I guess we reroll. Now these are more interesting. Firefly would be good for the self-damage reduction, Sentinel is good for the extra shield power, and Research is better for narrowing our path a bit, getting rid of mods we do not want to see. Let's try to stick with Sentinel for a bit. Hoping you would all explode together, but we'll work on it. Proof thrusters would be pretty good. How's this shield durability? I do want passive shield regeneration, but I also want this reflexive shield, which we need more of. Let's get this reflexive shield. Getting it early could be very useful against Spitfire. Exactly how I was planning for that to go, but I will take it. Faster shield cooldown is a definite kind of build. A little bit more careful with that. Do want these energized shields. Efficiency would also be pretty good here. I think I take the energized shields though. It's not as big of an increase as efficiency, but it is a wild mod that we can pick up repeatedly. Efficiency we can only take once. Even though energized shield is only a quarter as good. Still pretty good. How many evolutionary niches do we want, if any? Extra damage resistance is nice. Power's good, but I don't know if I like radiuses. Let me think about this one. Excuse me. I could get this shield effect radius. More shields would be nice. Let's try for weaponized shields. See if that is something that would give us big enough of a boost. I've used dead. Don't want that one. I guess I take the efficiency now. Wait. I do want pretty much everything here. Maybe not Purge. I just want this Focus Shield. Let's get this Candescence though. That will unlock several interesting things for us. And it improves any burn damage. Yet. Eventually. Not a big convoy, but who knows? It could provide us with something pretty nice. I don't think I'm going for deflagration. I think I'll just go for a more traditional build. Burn damage is going to be nice, but I don't know if the extra points spent on it will really be worthwhile. Oh, I was hoping you would be a comet here to save the day, but never mind. Glad for how tough our shields are. We would be in big trouble otherwise. Do I want this corrosion? Do I want it now? I guess I do. Definitely don't want to give up my shield. Quite the opposite. Kinetic boost could be of some utility. That's what I want, though. Regenerative shielding. That's going to help our shield recover faster at the itty-bitty cost of, well, slower hull recovery when our shield is up. This is not a good idea. But I don't want to spend all my rerolls when I have something that I do eventually won't offer, even if I still need, well, so much else to really make it work. Right now, it's just a negative. If we weren't using Pulse as a weapon, I probably couldn't get away with this. I still may not. I do want Volatile Shields, and I do want Barrier. Renal Module eventually as well, but I think I want Barrier for the moment. It does lower our shield cooldown a bit. That is downside, but I'm hoping that the barrier effect is more than worth it when it comes to fighting some of these enemies. Yeah, our weapon is much weaker now. Sad to say. We do have to play a little bit more aggressively, try to use our shield when we have it. Shield our party here. I don't think we can get inside there, not with all this other going. Getting there, then. Oh, of course you'd have to be a champion now, wouldn't you? Alright, well... we barely damaged Omega at all. That is not a good sign, I think it'd be safe to say, but hopefully now that we have the escorts semi under control, we'll be able to make this work. Pulse is still pretty good against Omega just for being able to clear all these little intersections, but the lower damage and rate of fire is definitely going to make it a much larger slog than it should have to be. I'm going to purposely run into Omega to trigger my orbital shields a bit here. There's too much going on here. We need to clear this up a bit. We're going to be in a lot of trouble. Alright, more energized shields. Who needs rate of fire anyway? Not us. Not us. Just need you to kill this last little normal section, then we can not have to worry about this little dance we've been doing. You can do it. And we did. You just really do not want to give me, well, this. I want the volatile shielding, but this self-damage reduction will be pretty good for us. Now, the downside is, we still do not have anything close. For shielding, which we kind of need for the Dying Star effect. Kind of a big deal. Big point of this build. So we have an issue here. We have quite the issue. Guild, I need you to return to us. There we go. Gotta utilize that efficiency when I can. Make the armor. Look for channeling next. That's our shield actually doing some damage. Very good news. Certainly far worse than not doing damage. Alright. Take the channeling, then all we need is the core shielding, and we can finally get Dying Star up and running. And there is the core shielding. Happily take that. Took long enough, but we got there. Now we just need the rest of the build to come together. A little bit more careful about that. That improved thrust would be so very nice about now. As would deadly waves, we can get some burn damage going. You died. You're almost dead. Excellent. Fine. More shield cooldown is definitely what this build needs. It just needs it, you know, even more after we have Dying Star going. Right now it's hurting my rate of fire without providing an enormous benefit. It's providing a slight benefit, but not much as, you know, killing the enemy. Killing the enemy. So we're taking yet more energized shields. As I was saying, I wasn't complaining about not having rate of fire earlier. Must have mistaken me. Definitely just want all the energized shields. Who needs hidden power? Who needs Dying Star? I just need lots and lots of energized shields. Alright, that was a little bit of a pinball game, but we survived, they didn't. All's right with the galaxy. You got to go. You are more tolerable. You still gotta go, but we can take a bit. There's our Dying Star. Let's hope we don't kill ourselves. Just in time to fight our good friend Scion. Hi, Scion. This way, please. Fortunately, no hidden power yet, so our damage is not amazing. Not that Dying Star normally has amazing damage without some solar hearts and the light to help it out. Nice to see you, Convoy. Come visit again later. Don't. Already. Alright, the good news is we're alive. The bad news is we barely hurt Scion. Be doing a little self-damage here to try to trigger our orbs. And we are slowly getting there. It's just emphasis on the slowly. Proof thrust is fine. We do need some improvement here. No Terminate, alas, to help us finish off Scion here, but maybe we can get something going. Yes. Deadly Wake, another source of damage for us. And it gets us closer to Blink. Those enemies are dead, but our damage output is still lackluster, I think it would be safe to say. Will hidden power change that? I don't know, but I'm going to try. It increases our damage by 40% from all sources. Get a little bit more hull, shield effect radius, shield effect power thrust, and faster shield cooldown and regeneration. Removes all weapons and construct mods from the upgrade pool and returns an upgrade point. We purchase rich weapon gear, the Gads can speak, and our weapon no longer has any effect. I do want the max shields, I do want the kinetic boost, I do want the blink. Get the max shields just because we now need to get much closer to enemies to actually do any damage. Dying Star does some, of course, but we're going to need more than Dying Star. Quite a bit more. Still, now that we have Apotheos, hidden power, actually do decent damage. Gemini? Gemini does give us a little bit more wiggle room. Not much, but a little bit. Would give us a bonus damage with Adrenal Module, just because our hull is always going to be at 0. Or right above 0. That is a consideration going forward. Not sure what in the world we're going to do when Warbringer comes around, but guess we'll find out. Duke will be nice now that we've given up our weapon, just for the armor duration. Keeping that armor around a bit longer, make us a little bit hard to kill when it comes to things like minefield. Like Galvanic is also nice, but I want this review. Get that greater armor. I can see why Maelstrom is considered so important with this kind of build. It does seem very dependent upon either dodging or otherwise avoiding attacks to really make difference on these fights. We're just struggling. Don't want to win at this, that's for sure. I'll take the Energized Shield though, quite happily. Got a Revelation worth of Energized Shields already. Got a Explosive Growth probably worth of Energized Shields at this point. That is good. Eye on a blade. Or an orbital. What is our shield cooldown to? 5 seconds. That is nice, but we can do better. If we're lucky enough, we can do decently better. Hoping for a revelation. We can pick up enough energized shields. Getting down to 3.5 would be pretty good. Wouldn't be the most amazing build possible, but it would be pretty good. Take the focus shields. It does shrink our shields a little bit, but makes them more powerful and also gives us more maximum shield. Gives us a little bit more wiggle room. That's not where we wish to be. That, but hey, we survived, they didn't. All's right with the world. A blink. All strength is not going to do much for us here. And we only have one thing to banish with this regression. Not the most amazing of options. I'll take the blink, just for the extra maneuverability. Could make the difference in the Seraph fight. Panic boost. Adrenal module. Let's get this adrenal module. It's always going to give us some benefit thanks to the Gemini Protocol Dying Star effect on our health, at least our hull health. But yeah, and our shield is usually going to be a little damaged too. Yeah, we'll get a little bit of a damage bonus from that. Not going to be huge, but will be something. Comment. You're on thin ice for me. That was quite what I was hoping. That, on the other hand, was. And here's our good friend Seraph. Hi, Seraph. Lovely to see you. You want that weaponized shield, but these Orbs of Discord could be a nice way of getting some supplementary damage in. We already have, what, 6 wild mods? Alright. Let's get some other orbs going. We have Orbital Shield and Orbital Orbs. The rest of you can die at your leisure, but I really do need that shielder to die a little bit faster. The others actually can help us a touch, just because we get the purification little bonus to shield recovery for every enemy we set on fire. Just set enough of the enemies on fire and we don't have to worry about it anymore. Infinite health regeneration. We'll be invincible. Good, good. Don't like you. Or don't like you at all. Playing a little bit too reckless here. I'm trying to get some more damage in. Speed up this fight a bit, but I'm not doing the best with it so far. But we got there at the end. Or Celestials. My favorite. So I do think these days Tracers are a little bit worse. I think Tracers have won me over in terms of being the worst fire attacker type enemy. I guess I'll get this kinetic boost now. We are dependent on our speed to get our shield orbs in range of the enemy. And we're moving around a fair bit, so another slight damage bonus is pretty good. That always seems to be a thing with shield-based builds. They're very tanky, but they also take a long time to kill enemies. I think some of my longest runs in this game, not necessarily high scoring, but just longest in terms of how long it takes me to get there and still survive, are things like discharge builds. Galvanic is tempting, as is stabilization. I'll get the stabilization that will help us go a little faster, maneuver a little better, get a little extra damage bonus from our wait a second. Oh yeah, damage bonus for our speed. taking a little damage sometimes seems ideal, since it can go ahead and start your shield cooldown counting up. Seems a little counterintuitive, but I don't know. Maybe it is a good idea to take a little bit of damage. Light source, and then light damage source, and go from there. We're usually moving, so I don't know if Aegis is all that useful. Weaponized shields. You have to get much closer to really utilize it, but it's something. Is something. That went better than I thought it would. Not used to killing Juggernaut quite that quickly. Even worse. But you did take out a spawner, so you know what? Fair's fair. Agility would be good. This Scorching Wake is tempting too, but I think I want this agility to get down strafe. Celestial Lance could be useful. I have complained about the damage output, and Celestial Lance is a way of dealing more damage. My words before I say the next one. That's not exactly what I wanted to do, but I will take the outcome. So much to do, so little time. But mods are becoming harder and harder to come by here. Even more of you people, huh? Hey, do I take the Strafe or the Celestial Lance? Take the Strafe. I even use it every now and again. Strafe is a very fun toy, but I often forget that I can do anything more than blink forward with it. Even when I don't even have blink. Guess I just think of it and blink in too much the same way. Explosive. Apotheosis, I'm not sold on that one. I will take another energized shield, however. What is our shield recovery? 4.84. Terrible. I'd love to get it down into the 3 point something, but I'll take what I can get. Comes to the extra cool. Definitely useful. As long as we can line up our orbs just right, our damage output is good. The problem is, it's not always easy to get large and in charge orbs hitting in the right angle at the right moment. I get it. I will take what benefit we can get. Ever so briefly, we actually had a hole there, just because of the purification dying star combination. Setting all those segments on fire and getting some recovery from it. Yeah, you little swarmlings are not cut out for this kind of thing. Now we can take the celestial link. Another source of self-damage, another way of triggering our orb growth. We do have to watch out that the self-damage can get out of hand if we're not very, very careful. It is a double-edged sword, and the other edge is definitely going to cut up. Like these tracers. I think I have mentioned that. Just want to be on record in case I haven't. Not a fan. Not a fan. I'm a fan of them as a game concept. I just don't like actually having to fight them. There. Probably not a good idea for them close to me, but ah well, what you gonna do? They left up a warning sign and everything. The Latin phrase, buyer beware, caveat. Blank on it. Oh well. I'll look it up when I'm done. Otherwise, it'll be bugging me all day. Galvanic is shield effect power, I suppose. It's another source of burn damage. That's not exciting, but I guess it's... Again, it's another source of burn damage. And the extra shield effect power means our orbs will be a little bit stronger. And it does get our other orbs a little bit stronger too, the Orbs of Discord. Because we get a new one for every 2 wild mods we own. Thank you, yeah. Still want this displacement, but that is yet another energized shield. I think we take that. Shield cooldown's down to 4.69. Aha. Funny internet number. Honors died fairly quick. Singularity we want to stay away from. But it is a way of getting our shield stronger. Need to burn you before you got that shield. Emergency systems is probably never going to trigger. Well, it'll trigger and then we die anyway, is the likely outcome. I'll take this placement. It'll help our blink. Slash strafe combination now. But I am annoyed that we did not see a revelation so far in this run, and may not ever see one considering how fast the enemies are scaling. Of course, we did also mention how much Maelstrom could help us out here. But yeah, I was really hoping for a revelation or explosive growth into energized shields. That could have really, really helped us out here. I guess we have to make do with what we got. Which, to be fair, is still pretty decent. It did get us to wave 200, and that is not nothing, sure. Die. You to die. I'm not the only one that can do the celestial charm. I can do it as well. Well, maybe not. I can still do it. Well, I guess technically I can do it better in a certain sense. I can do more damage with it, but I also do self-damage with it, unlike Celestial here. Horrible. This one might be. Couldn't kill as many of those as I'd hoped. May be in the market for a solar heart now. Even though that will significantly increase our self-damage. Ways we may not always enjoy. But the extra burn damage may be necessary to fight some of these waves. None of these are exactly what I was hoping for. I really want the Apotheosis Celestial Lance. I don't know if I'd use that. This evolutionary niche is tempting though. Damage resistance could be of some. Really hoping for that revelation. Or we can just get nothing. Could work. For a tiny bit more shielding. Well, it is not a revelation, but it is Maelstrom. While our shield protects us, we are wreathed in a Maelstrom that pushes targets and enemy projectiles around us. Damage dealt to us or our shields adds to the effect and the radius of the Maelstrom. It falls off over time. That means when we take damage, things will get pushed around us. But since our shields also rotate around us, that may mean we get a few more hits in. Let's give this a try. Unfortunately, Celestials are not the enemy we really want to try that out on, but... We do what we can, I suppose. That's going to definitely help against these sorts of enemies. It also helps clear our space a bit, since our orbs do degrade projectiles. Anything swept up in the maelstrom that hits our orbs will be weaker. Sometimes it's still not a good thing, just because it might put something that would have gone to our side in front of us, and then we run into it with damage, but I think it's on balance a net benefit for us. As you saw there, the projectiles were much smaller and weaker than they normally would. Like that, don't like that at all. I do like having my shield come back. That part's good. I'll take it. Reserve. We didn't catch that convoy, couldn't quite get there. Well, we got some of it. I'll take what I can't get. Could use rerolls to look for energized shields, I suppose. Maybe should have gotten ataraxia. This Scorching Wake is another way of dealing burn damage. Have gone with the Scorching Wake. Reserves, Aegis, Streamline. I guess we don't really care about the max hull. I don't like the crash damage reduction knockback issues. We'll give it a shot. The extra thrust is nice to have. Illusion. Spread that burn damage. That is a lot of attacks. Also a lot of explosions. That is a Celestial Tracer combination. One of my favorite enemies all grouped together. This Maelstrom has definitely extended our run lifespan. Hard to imagine otherwise. Paranoid. I'm the one with shields around here, not you. Where are you going? Not so much the... Sun, bane of my attempt to make thumbnails. That's funny, but let's take the Scorching Wake. It's the more practical option. Probably should have saved for Ataraxia early on, but... we're having fun with what we have. Orbs, let me out here. Come on, Maelstrom, help me out here. And they did. Good job, go team. You go away. Not exactly what I was hoping to see. That did... Ooh. Need to take a bit of a breather. Also, I have new glasses. I was wondering why sometimes things felt a little bit odd. In the corner of my vision, it's new glasses, slightly smaller than my last one, so slightly stronger fit. On the sides, I have caught myself today not quite reaching the light switch or something on a desk. Oh, it looked a little bit closer than it actually was out of the corner of my eye. Nothing but mine. Nice, leisurely mine. Most of them. That's a Seraph. There's a revelation, though I don't know if we survived long enough to actually use it. Still, we'll give it the good old college try. As I said, I don't think we can use it, but we can try. Going to dodge in the other direction, but oh yeah, there's too much going on there for me to keep track of, I'm afraid. Still, that is a 2 million score run. That is not nothing. Not the most amazing score possible, but not nothing. Might should try getting Ataraxia and getting the research body to help narrow our path a bit, make sure we get more energized shields and the like. Other than that, and just the luck of not getting a revelation early on so you can pick up 3 energized shields right in a row, I'm not sure what else to improve here. Even the streamline wasn't too bad. I did appreciate the improved thrust. Any event, pretty fun one. For now, however, I thank you all for stopping by.